welcome to this week's Dynamite Blitz.
Notes.
Special shout out. A little hate last week. We'll try to fix it here, Chris P. All right, we got the go home Dynamite here right before All In this Saturday. Big week here. We got Collision tomorrow, Ring of Honor pay-per-view Friday, All In Saturday. Going to be good. The Fed also has 3 other events too. Not as good though.
A lot of wrestling this week.
A lot of wrestling. So first off, the go-home show, we get started out there with Monet and Toni Storm. They're going a little face-to-face.
Yep.
Monet's got the belts on the ropes.
Yeah, already out there. Ring setup, nice and
go.
red.
They got to dump the Owen belt because that's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's just a belt.
It's just a weird belt. Get
Yeah,
rid of it after
it's a
you win
trophy
it.
belt.
It should just be a trophy, no belt,
Yeah.
Tony. Fix it. But I think they went good back and forth. Monet started it. Toni Storm finished it with some eat shit, bitch.
Yeah, it was, some coarse language there at the end.
Ended very nice. I like that. She kept on saying it like 2 or 3 more times after Monet was already out. She just kept on saying it. No beeps or anything tonight. And there was a lot of crowd swearing, people swearing, so that's good stuff.
Rowdy, good week, you know?
Very good. We get back to the same old Mox vignette, if you will, there. So the same stuff he's been preaching for the last 4 months of being champ.
4, feels
5,
way longer, 6,
year
8.
and a half. But yeah, good. He does it well.
Yeah, same thing, but he's got it down.
It's time. We got to move on past what you're doing and just get rid of that.
We'll see.
Time to move on. So we get our first match of the night. We're getting the new Proto Shida.
Yeah, did say Shida, but
Proto Shida.
Yeah.
Proto Kesta. I don't know how they're going to
That's what
pronounce
the
that.
metal writing looked like.
But yeah, they're going to be, I'm guessing, maybe a little deal going forward here, which is good. I like that. Versus Bandito and Brody King.
Yes.
Keeping them together. This one throughout the Brody King, week in and week out now, he's on there even without Buddy Matthews.
Yeah.
Bandito, people are cheering. He's pretty hot right now, powerful.
Yes.
And then
Ring of Honor champ,
Takeshita, champion. It's coming up here. Protostar, only one that can pull off Pink.
Yeah.
Very few can pull off Pink.
Yeah,
I think he does it well.
He
pulls
is
the Pink off.
top level.
So, good match between all of them. There were some chops from King, so his little slide thing into the outside, little dive that he missed. Bandito got many pops and cheers throughout the whole event there for him.
Yeah, Takeshita slammed Brody once at one point too. Got him up there.
Got him up, yeah. It was good. It was good stuff. In the end, Takeshita wins, pinning Bandito.
Yep.
So that's kind of a little build-up for the Ring of Honor Supercard coming up here where they get a championship match. Guess the main event. But I think good match overall. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for too much more for what it was and setting up some stuff there.
Good opening match.
Then we're going to, maybe it's not my favorite probably, but my boys get another promo on Dynamite, which made me very happy.
Dynamite, yeah.
Very happy.
Yep.
All their promos are good. Promote them more.
Wow.
I said it since the get-go.
They're fun. They had a great match on Collision. So they almost had FTR, and they are not done with FTR.
That was probably their best match so far, was against FTR there.
Yep.
They gave them like the full amount of time they were needed to finish the what they were trying to pull off. So hopefully they keep them going.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Probably not, though. But hopefully Tony Khan gets together.
In spurts.
Next, the FTR and the Patriarchy talk there backstage. Christian wants them to scratch each other's backs here going forward and claims he's going to get the titles going forward with All In.
Yeah. Stokely wasn't really having much of it.
Big Stoke.
Yeah. Big Stoke.
Big Stoke.
We'll see what happens.
But it's going towards something. I think we're leaning toward the end of the Patriarchy pretty quick here. And hopefully we're getting 2 people coming together. For one more go-ahead going forward. I'm predicting at the end, I'll give you my predictions for what I think is going to happen moving forward. Getting back to another match now. We're getting Ricochet versus the Ice Cream Man, Blake Christian.
Yep.
So for me, Blake, he's looking mighty fine.
Smooth. Yeah.
Mighty fine out there.
Getting crowd reaction, too.
I like it. So keep him up, and I think Ricochet, I think he's elevating these people, too, which is nice. So I think that's good.
Gates of Agony popped out.
At the end there, Ricochet does get the win on Blake, and then you get the Gates of Agony, so hopefully they stay together as, I don't know what they're going to be called, like Rick Agony, Gates O'Shea. Gates O'Shea, folks. That's
or none of it, just, Gates of Agony with Ricochet.
Gates O'Shea. That's what I'm going to go with.
Gates Shea.
But good for what she was. A little bit longer on those ones. It seems like they get Blake out there, like, They give him what, Omega?
Yeah, they're usually
Short
end up
match.
quick, yeah.
Ricochet a little short. Let him roll a little bit, and let's get him in there. Let's get him in there.
He shines even in the short bursts.
He can do her. He can do her. We're getting MJF backstage versus with the Syndicate there. Kind of talking, getting ready for the talkie talk coming up here. But they also find out they're going to get their belts for the little promo, and they are missing.
Yeah, with a little note from Jet Speed, right?
Jet Speed has taken over the belts, and they're none happy.
No, they're off to find them.
MJF's got to run out there for his next little segment, so it's kind of all chaos for the Hurt Syndicate moving there. Right back from commercial, we're finally getting the Talkie Talk. Which I was okay with. I think Talkie Talk was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Overall, it was MJF kind of started. Briscoe went back and forth with the whole like from Delaware hick thing and back and forth.
White trash pours.
I thought it was going to be really bad with some Briscoe talk.
Yeah, they
bad
Briscoe brother talk. Off. Yep.
They kind of like turned it around to just being Mark's garbage.
Yeah, basically, he's looking down on you and he's ashamed.
Pure garbage. So it was okay. In the end, it was good. Briscoe's having none of it. And I think he did attack there at the end.
Well, he attacked him after he said, "What? I think I screwed up there. It's actually, you're
wrong kid.
Yeah, wrong kid died.
Wrong kid died.
Yep.
That was too much for Briscoe.
I had a feeling it was going to go there at the end. Yeah.
It worked out good.
Yep.
It was not destroying. He actually praised. I'm drawing a blank. Jay Briscoe. Yeah. Jay Briscoe, which was good.
Yep.
So that was a good segment, though. It was a little bit longer on the Talkie Talk. A little more back and forth.
It did go longer, yeah.
Briscoe, I think it could have went even longer because Briscoe could have done more talking after he got destroyed and kind of destroyed MJF. Maybe he didn't have it in him. And MJF is right.
Yeah.
Unknown.
We'll see.
Unknown, but they'll be in the gauntlet and All In coming up here. So we'll see if Briscoe can really beat the crap out of him for a while. We'll find out.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
I think it's mostly MJF for that, but
maybe not. Maybe Briscoe wins it all.
I don't know.
Maybe. Wins it all. We got the women's gauntlet qualifier match coming up here. We got Tekla, looking good.
Yep.
Queen Aminata, Megan Bayne, and Ty Mello.
Yeah. All
together. So this is going to be number, I think it was entrance number, might have been the last spot.
Yeah.
I think it was the last spot.
Number, yeah.
Could be two, though, and the next one's coming up on. We'll find out in my notes at the end.
I don't really know how this gauntlet thing's going to work for All In.
It's supposed to be a... Yeah. I don't know. We'll find out.
Because, there was a promo afterwards with Thekla backstage that was kind of weird. The wording was odd. So
I think
I don't know
more
how
people
it
are
works.
involved. Should be more of a battle royale type thing. I've been like, but we'll find out. Maybe they're changing
We'll find out Saturday. Yep.
Could be changing it.
But yeah,
good match for all these women there. I thought they all did good. So for me, Tekla, very impressive.
Yeah,
and she's looking nice out there. The spider persona thing is working out good. She's strong out there. I liked her a lot. Yeah. Tay Mello coming back was good. So she's working. Should never left.
Yeah.
Hopefully they keep her going in the mix going forward. I think the crowd likes her anyway. The fans are into her, so it's good.
Megan Bayne getting some reaction finally.
Bayne. So finally I have good for Bayne. Bayne, I was a little bit kind of iffy on Bayne, but now I think Bayne, she got the crowd going with her. She looked better doing a flip outside, too. She's doing all kinds of crazy stuff for Bayne. Queen Aminata killing it, too. Filling in for some injuries out there. So she's doing well. She's a hard-hitting. I like her stuff a lot. I think Tekla reversed her little booty hit move on her.
Yeah. At one point in time. Returned the favor.
In the end, Bayne won?
Yeah.
Bayne was the victor. I have no winner on my notes here, but Bayne was the victor.
Yeah, against Aminata.
Yep, she pulled it off there, but I thought match was good. All of them worked well together.
Yeah.
You're like a four-way.
For four people, yeah. For four.
Doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
It was pretty good there, so plus sign for me.
Another plus.
Next we get a weird one. We get Joe versus Yuta. So it's kind of just, I think, continuing the Ops Death Riders saga together. I thought it was more of a filler title for me.
Yeah.
I got decent. It was pretty quick, and Joe ended up choking him out in the end there.
Oh, yeah.
We are getting so Gabe Kidd comes out there, so hopefully that kind of continues.
Joe,
and the rest of
the Ops
came out there, make the save.
Which led into the next match.
Which goes into everything else, so then Hobbs stays out there for the main event of the night. Yeah. So you're getting a weird here. You're getting a 8-man tag here. Mox, Claudio, Young Bucks versus
Osprey,
Shibata, and Hangman
Adam Page.
So you're getting that lead into All In, which was nice. But this one, another one, good match. Less stuff going on. There was less high flying stuff with Osprey and stuff. I thought there was going to be. They were kind of like in the background of what they were building up to with the Mox.
Got a match on Saturday. Let's not. Yeah.
I get it. So there is good. Mox chokes out Shibata there at the end.
Yeah.
Then all hell breaks loose. You're getting Gabe Kidd coming out there. The rest of the Death Riders. Joe comes back out still sweaty as hell from the previous match. Still sweaty. They're all duking it out there, and you're getting someone outside.
Yeah, Swerve on the what's the proper equipment term for that? Backhoe? Giant bat. It's not really a backhoe.
We're gonna call it backhoe. It's cooler that way. It's not backhoe. It's like
I know.
Front loader or something.
Yeah, so we should know this, but we're drawing a blank.
Doesn't
Who
matter.
knows
It's a
why.
backhoe.
Anyway, he crushes their pretty lame limo. Pretty good too.
Smashes it down.
Yep.
And they cut back there, and you're getting the Mox Hangman standoff in the ring there.
Yeah.
I think Shafir has to pull Mox away. She's like, not
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, you got the chain.
It was getting real out there, folks. Getting real. Cuts back to Swerve doing the Swerve stomp off said backhoe on the Bucks.
On
They
the
come out
cement
running.
outside.
Yeah, very, very.
Ooh, yeah.
Could be some injuries there, but a good ending to the whole thing there. So I thought this go home Dynamite
Yeah, wraps it up pretty
it
good.
was very well. They tied in a lot of things. Even got the Ring of Honor tied in there a little bit too.
Yeah.
Plus the All In matches. I think were mainly just to tie in that. So it was a bunch of like filler stuff. It was fine. It was fine. I thought it was good. They tied everything in nicely.
Enjoyed it.
It was good. Yeah, entertaining throughout the whole thing. Very nice. Very nice. Then we get to move on to everyone's favorite segment of the night, folks. The choppiest match. So I have one. I have Blake and Ricochet as the choppiest. Blake had a bunch of Thunder ones right away.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah, that was the main one. Possibly, like I know Shibata had a good string of them in there, but so about a tie. But yeah, the
Brody
Blake,
had a couple
Ricochet.
of I think, yeah. Blake Ricochet wins the choppiest match. Everybody,
Yes.
mainly for Blake.
Yeah.
He had a bunch in a row, so it worked out pretty well. Moving on, I'll go through my highs. High of the night. I just had the women's match. I thought all 4 women did well for 4.
Well,
that was my favorite match. Bane, crowd reaction, jumps, Tekla. Awesome.
good acquisition. Yes. Mine was the Bandito, Brody King, Kyle Fletcher, Takeshita. The Kyle Fletcher and Takeshita are the deal. So keep the rocket on those boys.
Yeah, I like them. They keep them. Yeah. Takesha's moving around everywhere though too. So we'll see how this goes.
True. Yep.
Low spot for me. Everything was good as far as lead up. I think the Joe versus Yuta. I'm gonna call it just a little filler thing. Could have done without that. Maybe more talk in there. But for me, just that was a short, unneeded. It didn't do much, but I guess it did tie into Joe running back out and Yuta. So I guess it was. I guess whatever. It's whatever. That was my low spot though.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah. It wasn't bad, but whatever.
Yeah. So all in lead up show here from Dynamite. Very good.
Very.
Moving on here. So Collision. You're getting Collision tonight, which is real if you get this far on the video.
Thursday.
So far released for tonight's Thursday Collision is Mystico versus the Beast Mortos.
Yeah.
FTR Patriarchy versus the Outrunners and Jet Speed. With the promo leading up to everything was nice.
Yep.
Friday, you're getting, so tomorrow, when you're watching this, you're getting the Supercard of Honor at Ring of Honor there. I'm going to try to go through what I think is out there. So championship matches throughout, I think. You're getting Athena versus Thunder Rosa for the women's title. Takeshita versus Bandito for the world title, which we saw a little lead into. I'm going to say Titan, but it's like Teton, the guy from CMLL.
Oh, yeah.
Titan.
Okay.
It's not Titan, but it's spelled Titan. Versus Nick Wayne for he is the TV championship, I believe. Then you're also getting the Infantry versus the Sons of Texas. Go figure, in Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
For the tag team championship. And I think there's more out there. I didn't notice more when I was looking through, though. Then we're getting to the meat of the weekend here. All in on Saturday.
Early.
Monet Storm. Could be the greatest women's match of all time.
That one's on Saturday?
For the championship, it's on Saturdays. Said not Sunday. Monet screwed up. You're getting the championship tag teams. Hurt Syndicate, Jet Speed, Patriarchy. 2 tag teams, 3 tag teams duking it out for the belts there. I think Patriarchy's going to get screwed over by Cope. Cope's coming back. They're going to end the story with Nick Wayne, the Patriarchy, and they're going to move to Cope and Christian.
Really? That's what he hopes.
Cope and Christian tag team back again.
Maybe.
Cole versus Fletcher. TNT Championship. That's going to be good. They've been doing...
Time to pass that one on, I think.
Cole, he doesn't have to run, though. He can still do more. I think
I think he can, but...
I would do Cole. Cole wins, Fletcher barely loses. Then you run this back again. You give Fletcher the belt for a while. Mix it up there a little bit like that.
I'd be okay with that.
You're getting Okada versus Kenny for the Unified Championship. Unifying both those titles. That should be epic. That's almost like...
No matter what happens.
Heyman and Mox is probably the main event. But I think Okada, Kenny probably will steal the show. I don't know. I don't know for sure. But I'm going to go with Okada, Kenny steal.
Yeah, I could definitely see that for sure.
Big time.
You don't think Monet's getting the main event?
No, she probably wants it with her creative control, but no. None. Casino gauntlets for men and women in there as well. And then you're getting the main event, Hangman versus Mox for the World Championship. So I think that's going to be good.
Oh, don't forget about that pre-show, AJ Boom.
AJ Boom for the pre-show. I haven't seen too many pre-show matches.
Yeah,
so I'm guessing we're going to get an hour of talk and an hour of...
Danhausen one more time?
Stuff. No Danhausen. No Danhausen. Could do some Outrunner stuff there. Anything. But Danhausen. No Danhausen. You're done. Done. But congratulations on your child, though.
Yeah.
Worked out good for you. But you can go. You can be God. I think it's been a good blitz, but I want to give a quick shout out to my new second favorite promotion in wrestling.
Oh.
JC Dub. Whoop, whoop. Juggalos for life. I'll tell you what.
It's interesting. Very
nice. Luigi Primo, I've been watching every episode now. It is trashy as all hell, but I think it's fun. That's wrestling to me. Entertainment at its finest.
Check it out.
It's like going to the local Legion.
But slightly better.
Way better. We're going to get tickets if it comes around the area, and I'm going full clown makeup. I don't even care. I'm not even a juggalo.
Definitely not.
But I'm going to dress up as one.
Maybe. Have a good one.
Take it easy.